Hello and welcome back to Spectrum. We finished off the arena in the last episode, and so it's time for a new challenge today. We finished all the three puzzles, or not puzzles, the three branches on the left side, puzzle, parkour, and arena, so it's time for the right side now. We have Dropper, Adventure, and Trivia available to us, and I think I'll go with Trivia today. So we'll see how that goes. I'm usually not that bad, but you know, some very well detail-oriented questions might be hard to answer since, yeah, I don't know, they usually are. We have some rules here. In every room, a question will be asked. Answer the question correctly and move on. If you do not have the correct answer, then something bad will happen. For every question that you miss, a smarts point will be deducted from your score. If you finish this branch with your smarts level at 0, then shame on you. Run distance must be 16 chunks or higher. I think I'm still at 16. So that should be good. Let's get going. Look up. Question. Okay, there's a button for the question. Hello and welcome to the trivia branch. Here I don't like the font. Oh, that's down here it works. The trivia branch. Here I will ask you questions about the well-known game Minesweeper. The first question is, in this game, what is the maximum number of mines that can surround a single tile? Well, in theory it would be 8. I'm not sure if it make, like, I don't know. There could be 8 mines around one tile. I don't know if that actually happens though. Like, theoretically the correct answer is 8, because there's like, this the tile, and there are 8 fields around it, so it could be 8 bombs. I definitely know there are definitely fields with 6 mines around, but let's just go with 8. Good job on that first question. Obviously this question was not too difficult. No, not Minesweeper, Minecraft. What? I can't hear you. Well, I guess you said StarCraft. Here's a question about StarCraft. Who is the main character in StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty? I have no idea. I really don't know. I never played StarCraft. I played Warcraft 3 and World of Warcraft, but I never played StarCraft. Arcturus Mengsk, I don't know. Jim Raynor, Sarah Kerrigan, Zeratur, Zeratur, I don't know. How was the question phrased again? Who is the main character of Wings of Liberty? I don't know. Like, Jim Raynor would be, I don't know, maybe it's Jim Raynor, I really don't know, so I'm just, I don't know, I need to rule some things out, so that's what I'm doing. Jim Raynor just sounds too, I don't know, it doesn't sound like a main character name, it's just too, I don't know, too stereotypically of a name, I think, for a main character in a Blizzard game. Arcturus Mengsk doesn't sound like a main character either. I think Sarah Kerrigan sounds like a main character. And, well, it could be an alien, I don't know. Nope. Well, maybe it is Jim Raynor? It is, wow. Nice work. Now for more difficult quests. No, not StarCraft, Minecraft! Minecraft? Why didn't you say so? You're talking about that game with those blocky graphics. I guess so. Okay, let's see. I hope the $27 was worth it. Since this branch is about Minecraft, I suppose I will take you through the entire experience of this game. The grass block, the icon of Minecraft, is very well known. Which of these facts about the grass block is false? Notice these questions will only be relevant to Minecraft version 1.8.7. It can be obtained in survivor mode. That's true. It can change colors. Well, it does change depending on the biome, so I guess it's true too. Passive mobs can spawn grass blocks. It's also true. It can change to mycelium if mycelium is next to it. Does mycelium only spread to dirt, or does it spread to grass too? No, I think grass spreads over mycelium, to be honest. I think that's false. Yes, grass blocks cannot change to mycelium even if mycelium is right next to it. Dirt, on the other hand, can change to mycelium. Okay, I got that one right. On the title page of Minecraft, the word Minecraft always appears. Also, the splash appears. The yellow words that flash across the screen. Which of the following is not a splash? In case you were wondering, the symbol on the floor is a Minecraft splash. Okay. Solar powered, I think, is one. Do not distribute, might be one. One of a kind, classy. I don't know. Like I know some of them, but not all of them. I think classy is one, because that's a. I think it's also, yeah, it's probably a pun. Solar powered, pretty sure is one. One of a kind. I don't know. One of a kind sounds preposterous. Let's just use that. But maybe, I don't know. Yes, Minecraft is one of a kind, and that is a splash. Get back, traverse the symbols at the end, select what the symbols say. Oh, I need to figure out what the symbols say. Should pay attention. U? I? I don't know, what is that? Is it a P? What? And then exclamation mark. Wait, that's an I? That's an A? What am I? Am I looking at this wrong? I'm looking at this wrong. Oh, that's a D, not a P. That's an N and that's an I. Okay, I-N D I E. Indie. Of course. I don't know. I really think solar power this one, but maybe I'm wrong. Do not distribute. It would make sense for that to be one. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to the splash screens or splash texts. Classy. One of a kind. Let's do that. Do not distribute. The splash do not distribute is in fact a splash. You may have thrown off since these same words always appear in the bottom right corner of the title screen. To get back, traverse these words at the end. Select what those words say. Is it the same again? I think it's the same again. Or maybe not. Let's see. I-N E E V. Okay. Solar powered or classy? I don't know. It's really. Many Minecraft splashes are adjectives, but this one does not exist and is not true. I know it's not true, but I really thought there was one. I don't know. It's the only one I thought was one. From the title, it is obvious that Minecraft is a game of mining and crafting. The crafting table used for crafting certain materials uses 9 slots. How many blocks of cobblestone are used to make a piston? Piston is 4. Pistons require exactly 4 cobblestone. Craft, you probably either completely knew this or had no clue. Yes, completely knew this. No, not mind, mine. The other key aspect of Minecraft is, of course, mining. The best tool for mining is a pickaxe. Which of these pickaxes mines stone the fastest? Assume that the pickaxes have no enchantment. Diamond. Common misconception is that the diamond pickaxe is the fastest mining tool. Use the diamond pickaxe to break obsidian. Really? Diamond is not the quickest? I really thought it was. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know a lot. It's actually kind of hard questions. For the most part. Is gold quicker then? I Against common thought, gold pickaxes are the fastest at mining stone and other materials. To compensate, gold pickaxes cannot break certain blocks. And are extremely non-durable. Okay. That I know. Time to turn up the heat. After collecting valuable ores, you need to smelt them using furnaces. Which of the following options are unable to be used as furnace fuel? I definitely can burn saplings. I don't know, I checked, but there's obviously nothing in there. Daylight sensor, chests, or signs. I'm not sure. I think signs maybe not burnable. I've tried to burn a chest, but it should work. I've not tried to burn a daylight sensor. That wouldn't make a lot of sense. But it might be a trick question. Or I might be overthinking this now, since I've been wrong too many times before. Matter of fact, you actually can use daylight sensors as fuel. However, I would not recommend it. Enjoy feeling what it's like to be fuel. So yeah, I should have gone with my gut feeling there. It takes forever to burn. Come on. But are signs, yeah. All the signs are entirely constructed out of wooden planks, and the stick, which is also made of wood planks, is unable to be used as furnace fuel. Yeah, I should have gone with that. In survival mode, the main challenge is to stay alive. The primary means by which one dies in survival is by getting killed by hostile mobs. Of the following mobs, which of these deals the most damage per hit in hard difficulty? I don't know. I honestly have no idea. Could be the killer bunny for all I know. Guardian damage, I don't know. Guardian damage is not that bad, I think. Wither skeletons hit pretty hard. I think magma cube is definitely not it. Let's just go with the bunny. Surprisingly, killer bunnies will deal the most damage for every strike. They will deal 12 hit points, 6 hearts in hard mode. Wow, 6 hearts per hit. That's pretty tough. Do you want to build a snowman? No. Only way to fend off hostile mobs is by using snow golems. Although they do not deal any damage to most mobs, they can push mobs backwards, giving you more time to react. Unfortunately, snow golems take damage in certain biomes because of heat. Which of these biomes do snow golems not melt in? They definitely melt in deserts. I would assume in the nether as well, but I've never tried that. Savannah or Chunger? Feels like Savannah should be hotter, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's true. Let's go with the Chunger. Snow golems actually do melt in Chungers. That would make sense, don't you think? Dig around in snow. Dig around the snow room until you find the button. I would hide it back here. Maybe not. There it is. Okay. So this is Savannah then. Yeah, snow golems will in fact not melt in the Savannah biome, even though Savannas are often thought of as hot, dry grasslands. Yeah, I would have thought that whatever. It was either that or a jungle, I guess. See, of course you could just entirely skip the night along with the mobs by sleeping in the bed. Which of these facts about beds are false? You can use beds to teleport through wars. You could do that, I think. You probably can still do that. You can never sleep at daytime. That's true. You're able to sleep in Survivor even if slimes are right next to you. I don't know if that's true. Bats can explode. Bats definitely can explode. Which is false. I assume it's the slimes, but it might... I don't know. Surprisingly, you can still sleep next to slimes even though you cannot sleep next to zombie skeletons or pretty much any other hostile mob. Way too tired to find a new way to kill you. Enjoy your painless death. There's an O missing there. Yeah, well, but bats definitely do explode in the end and in the nether, so that's true. I'm looking for something that's false, right? Yeah. You can use bats to teleport through war. I guess it depends on your definition of teleport, but you can. Like if you have just like a small opening, you can click and then be on the other side. That would be a teleport, I think. And I also think if you have no valid At least, I don't know, I think there was a way to, if you had no valid points next to your bed, you could be teleported like through a wall into the corner there. If there was an empty block there. Pretty sure it was. Can never sleep at daytime. Surprising, you can in fact sleep during the day. The only way to do this, however, is to sleep during a thunderstorm. Oh, I did not know that, actually. But I guess it's a light level dependent thing, so it makes sense. Never dig down, ever. Another common way to die in Minecraft is fall damage. In fact, if you fall from a height of 23 blocks, you will instantly die if you have no armor. Which of these mobs does suffer from fall damage? The Enderman. Yeah, Enderman definitely. Endermen do take fall damage. Have you ever seen the Ender Dragon swoop down and launch dozens of Endermen high into the air and die from impact? Actually, I have not, but all the common Enderman XP farms utilize fall damage by softening the Enderman with the fall damage, so pretty easy. Burp. Sure what that is. Important aspect of survival Minecraft is eating. Unless you are on peaceful, you will always become hungry as time goes on, as you should know. Eating increases your hunger bar. Which of these items fills you up the most? One slice of cake is not allowed. Poisonous potatoes. Can't even eat that, right? Or can you? I don't know. Raw pork chop, rotten fresh. I think the most sense would be. I think raw pork chop is only one, though it actually might be the rotten fresh. I think raw pork chop is one, and slice of cake might be only a half, or maybe also one. Good job, rotten fresh immediately restores 2 entire hunger points, 4 halves. Unfortunately, rotten fresh sometimes gives you a hunger effect, causing you to stay just as hungry as you were before you ate the flesh. That's true. Feather falling 4, unbreaking 3, protection 4, depth strider 3. Would be pretty decent boots. Enchanting, a favorite aspect of both survival mode and creative mode, can cause certain tools to gain new properties. One enchantment is fortune. This causes a higher drop rate of items when you collect certain resources. What is the chance that you will obtain flint when you mine gravel with a fortune-free shovel? I think it's guaranteed. Yes, you're right, with a fortune-free shovel you can obtain flint so much more quickly, since you are guaranteed 1 flint for every block of gravel you mine. But the thing is, you don't really need a lot of gravel usually, so that's not that useful. Noob's demise. Desert temperatures are quite interesting features in Minecraft. Found in deserts, obviously, they can give you helpful items. Which of these items can you not find in a desert temper? Diamond horse armor. I think you can find horse armor, and I think there's no reason for it to not have diamond horse armor available too. Golden apple, I don't know. Golden apple might only be in dungeon chests, now that I think about it. Saddle, I think, is the same as the horse armor. I think you can find saddle in the dungeon, in the desert temper chests. I don't know. I think I remember the golden apple only being in dungeon chests, but I'm not sure about that. Golden apples, in fact, never spawn ever in any desert temper. If one did, please call 911. Not really. Okay. I won't. Better than Farmville. Crop farming is another important aspect of survival in Minecraft. Farming allows one to grow food without killing any mobs. This is helpful, especially if you are in a place where passive mobs are scarce, or when you are a vegetarian. In order to create farmland, a hoe is necessary. How many blocks will change form when you use a hoe on them? Grass blocks will change form when you use... What? How many blocks? Oh, how many different blocks can I turn into farmland? That's a good question. Grass, dirt, probably podzol and mycelium maybe. That would be 4. Or probably not mycelium, but coarse dirt. Isn't it coarse dirt to dirt? So that should be 4, I think. I don't know, maybe it's 3. The answer is lower than that. Or all of the dirt. Here to go back, okay. So 3 then, right? Grass, dirt, coarse dirt. Okay, chop the 3 blocks that will change form when you hold them are coarse dirt, dirt, and grass. Okay, I wasn't sure about Potsor, but apparently you can't. Hold that. Moo oink. What does the squid say? I'm not sure. On the other hand, if you do not happen to have any seeds, you can resort to mob farming for food. This is done by keeping passive mobs and breeding them. One such mob is a sheep, useful for wool and mutton, or to sheep normally spawn with the color white. Other colors may also appear. Which color of sheep is the least likely to spawn? I don't know. I have no idea. I would have said pink, but it's not an option. I don't think brown. Brown is pretty common, I think. Black is not that common, I think. Might be black. Let's just guess that. Black sheep have a 5% chance of spawn points, so for every 20 sheep, one will probably be black. Find a hole in the floor in the room you are in to go back. Okay. There it is. So is it light gray or gray, I think? I don't know, maybe it is brown, but it feels like there are plenty of brown sheep around. Maybe light gray. Also 5% chance. Is it the same room? It is. That sucks. Let's guess gray then. Really? Brown? I feel like I always see brown sheep. Like all of the other options, brown sheep only have a 3% chance of spawning. All of the other choices had a 5% chance of spawning. Well, I guess it's only a marginal difference, so it's hard to tell without knowing. Next time I see a ghast, I'm changing it to Peace 4. Minecraft can be normally thought of as 3 main worlds: the overworld, the nether, and the end. The nether, which is supposed to represent hell, is usually the second of these worlds to which you travel. What achievement do you receive for going into the nether? We need to go deeper, pretty sure. Good job, this achievement is unlocked when you go into the nether for the first time. It's actually a reference to the movie Inception. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. How many more questions are there? Well, I'm almost at the end, or well, I'm at the end of the episode, but if there's only like 2 more questions, let's just do this at least and then see. Did I get a scar? Did I get a scar? Did I get a scar? No. Nether fortresses are key features in the nether since you can find many valuable items in them. If you want to craft most of the following items you need to venture into the nether. Which of these items can you obtain without entering the nether once? What? Well, pay attention to the floor there. Wither skeleton scar? No. Wither skeletons only spawn in fortresses, so you need to go into the nether. Potion of swiftness. Well, you can't make one. But do witches drop potions of swiftness? They might. Eye of Ender needs blaze powder, so you can't make that without going to the nether. Fire charge. A fire charge. I don't remember the recipe for the fire charge. I think it's gunpowder, coal, and is it also blaze powder? I don't know. I think I'll go with the potion. I think you can get the potion from a witch. No, in order to obtain a potion, swiftness nether wart is required, and the wart can only be naturally found in nether fortresses. Yeah, but I think witches drop swiftness potions. I'm not sure, but I think they do. Apparently not, I guess. Or maybe that's, I don't know. Maybe they don't. No, I think they do, but whatever. What's the answer then? Eye of Ender needs blaze powder. Huh. I don't know then. Fire charge maybe? I don't remember the recipe. Fire charge consists of blaze powder, which can only be obtained by killing a blaze, a hostile mob that spawns solely in nether fortresses. Okay. Is there a way to get wither skeletons in the overworld? I don't know. For the Eye of Ender, you need Ender Pearl and Brace Powder. You can't make one without going to the Nether then. The only way to obtain this card is to kill a Wither skeleton, which can only spawn in our fortresses. Have you ever seen Wither skeleton in the overworld? No, but none of the other options make any sense either. Or can you take Eyes of Ender out of the portal frame? You can trade emeralds for... Oh yeah, there's a trade, I forgot completely. You can trade emeralds to a priest at villages in exchange for an Eye of Ender. Completely forgot trades. Can I peek over that wall somehow? No, I guess we'll just call it an episode here and finish this off in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you then.